Hey everyone, this is KM Frequency here, and we're gonna do a video review on the Nintendo Switch OLED. We're gonna do this review a little different this time and try to showcase and talk about the things that are different about this Switch compared to the previous model. Generally, this is the same Switch with some minor adjustments to complement the new screen, so a lot of it would be too familiar if I talked about it in its totality. So with that, let's get started. Onto the design. Not much has changed with the design of the Nintendo Switch OLED. The console generally looks the same. It's only when you start taking a closer look do things look slightly different. For example, the volume and the power buttons look slightly different compared to the original Switch. They lose that circular curved look and instead they make them more elongated. Seems like more just a stylized change than a change in functionality, so they really don't add much to the Nintendo Switch OLED, but they really did a minor change to the game card slot. But I have the largest nitpick with the fact that they made it a thin slot to pop out the cover instead of a circular indentation like the original, which can make it slightly harder to open. I don't really have a problem opening it most of the time, but I can say it was easier before than having to stick my fingernail inside it to open it. On top of that, the Switch is slightly larger due to the increase of the screen size, but not enough to really feel the difference. Last but not least, the kickstand. In terms of the design, this is one of the best and most important changes to the Switch, then probably the OLED screen. The ability to actually put the screen on a table and have it actually stand up like it is in this video is a game changer. Not to mention the fact that if you fold the kickstand all the way backwards, you are actually able to connect the charger to it as well, which shows that they really took people's complaints about the kickstand to heart and even went above and beyond to make it better. Whether intentional or not, it's still an added welcome addition to the Nintendo Switch OLED. The screen. The OLED screen on the Switch is obviously the biggest change, seeing as it's in the name. The OLED screen on the Switch really needs to be seen to be appreciated. You really don't know how big a change the screen makes until it's in your hands. Playing games like Astral Chain, the colors pop and illuminate on screen unlike what you would see on the original Switch. Or even playing a game like Hades really shows off the incredible contrast of the OLED screen. I'm normally a dock player, but that was because the Switch to me didn't have a screen that could give me better quality than my own TV. Although now with the OLED display, it makes the screen more comparable. It makes me more eager to play a handheld when I pick it up at a random time or just before I go to sleep. The colors pop mainly because the system defaults to vivid mode, which is a new option under the system settings menu. If you don't really like the poppy colors, you can turn that option off and choose standard to give you more accurate colors. All in all, the Nintendo Switch OLED provides a good value for the money, at least in my opinion. And I was one of the people that were very disappointed with the announcement and finding out that not much changed except the screen. Although I took a shot buying it, and at this point, I don't regret it at all. If you're a person that plays docked all the time, this really wouldn't get you to go out and buy one. If you're someone that plays a mix of both or plays strictly handheld, I can definitely recommend the Switch OLED. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and think about subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video.